Hello, everybody. We got a story here from One Angry Gamer, and this is about uh, subs, subtitles being co-opted. Yeah, co-opted. Well, it says identity politics, but we could simply just say that they're being co-opted for to put in leftist ideology stuff, just like they did in Dragon Maid and a few other things, but with the dub instead. This is the one thing to show. Ah, this is to show that subs are not infallible, and subs can and are now being tainted by the ideology of those that bring it stateside. Well, at least the companies that bring it stateside, I mean. Anyways, let's get on with the thing. Okay, so identity politics doesn't just move in one direction. It involves a myriad of beliefs and principles. When executed within their own domain, most people don't mind and don't care. When taken outside of the political domain and placed inside the circle of media entertainment, it becomes distracting and I don't know that word. Uh, I don't know how to say the name of the anime, so I'm not gonna try. Okay, but in English it's called We Never Learn, whatever that is. So I'm just gonna call it We Never Learn. Those are the only words I can say. Okay, it is yet another victim of identity politics. This time executed by the Sony-owned outfit Aniplex. I think it's Aniplex. I didn't know Sony owned Aniplex until uh, until I read that, I guess. Okay, so the Sakura Company Complex did an in-depth article explaining how certain scenes in the anime had the meaning changed. We will go to that after we go through the one game. Yeah, we will go to that after the one game. After this article, because they haven't linked. Darn. Uh, give me a little bit. I forgot to tell it to capture the cursor. Okay, now here we are. Okay, so yeah. Next video, we'll be able to see the cursor. Okay, okay. And she says, from today, I want to be called Woke Gambler. And I don't know her name. Uh, the other website explained how some of the words used were literally ah were modified to adapt to current political politics. Phasology. I think I read that right. Phasology. I don't know, which is incorrect according to what the character actually says. She originally says this. I could not. I can't read that. Being a word that is frequently first one, being used to indicate an increase in power, powering up, an awakening, waking up. Also being one possible definition, and likely the reason why. Yeah, but yeah, I because of the way the word's used, I imagine that a lot of people, just like One Angry Gamer, and I imagine possibly Sakura Complex. I haven't read their article. Uh, they probably are not happy about that. I know One Angry Gamer isn't. They're definitely anti SJW. Okay. Uh, you don't have to be PC about it. Okay. There are also there was also a line about being PC in which the other play I think that's the Kyoto. Okay, no, it's the other article that we're going to go to. They're going to explain it a bit more, unless this is how they explained it. Possible that's how they did too. So, but we're going to take a look at the other article regardless, and just see what things they say. I don't know anything about that website. I do like One Angry Gamer. Okay. Da, 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 da. The scene has the protagonist. Yeah, feel like I got so much stuff in my mouth. The protagonist. Oh wow, the protagonist scene talking to another character. She doesn't have to rephrase herself in a strange way out of niceness of him, not a him. Oh, I guess that does look like a him. I went through this article earlier and I just thought that was a flat-chested tomboy, but I guess it's a guy. Okay, I don't know anything about this anime. As she was avoiding directly calling his family poor, I can understand that it may be nice to not call somebody else's family poor, but yeah, no mention of the world's political correctness or presence. Yeah. When I first read this, I was thinking that okay, maybe it fits because the phrase PC or political correctness has been around for a while, but now that I reread it, it's like, yeah, it's really stupid that they did that. Oh yeah, it said Aniplex did this. I was gonna say, who was the one who did that? And it was like, oh yeah, Aniplex did it. Okay, on to some more. They also confirmed that the modified subtitles appeal in the Crunchyroll stream of We Never Learn. I don't think Sony owns Crunchyroll. Whoever owns HBO owns Crunchyroll, I think. And I want to. I've been. If you watch Clownfish TV, they also talk about Auto Media, and I think they own Crunchyroll. I don't. I don't know. Either way, that's not the important thing. Well, yeah, it's not important, but oh, either way, going going on with this. Okay, this sort of localized heresy was also picked up by the YouTuber Hero Hey. He's pretty cool. You should watch him. Uh, I think he's an anti SJW too, but he does lean a bit left as well. But that's okay. He's not crazy. Who did a video about it? We're not going to watch it. If you want to watch it, then go and find it. It looks like the video called Aniplex subs have questionable context changes. Apparently, they have. So if you're curious about what he says, then there's that. Okay, basically, this goes on to show that not only are dubs oftentimes, I don't know that word, convulged, either way, co opted by agenda pushing localizers, but now even subs are no longer reliable. Uh, well, we'll look at the other one first, and then I'll talk a little bit about subs because there's some things that even before this that could be mentioned about subtitles as well. It's true that the some no, it's true what the peers say. If you want to enjoy Japanese anime, learn the language. Yeah, I would agree with that. If you can actually, yeah, yeah. But we'll go back to that after we go through the other article. Okay, this article is about the same thing, but I haven't gone through this article. I don't know how long it's going to be, or if there's anything questionable. It looks like if there is anything questionable, they did me a courtesy and covered it up. So thank you. Okay, let's see what they say, because I don't know what they say. They might say about the same thing not long after the discovery of the world translation and the anime. Critics have been inundated, inclined to point out questionable lines in other Aniplex shows with this insulting words just insulting. I'm having trouble seeing my W's right now. Insulting words such as woke, virtue signaling, virtue signaling. Gotta stretch my tongue out. And PC, political, into the subtitles. Oh, excuse me, I had to get some stuff out. Whether episodes in question are actually several months old, those online were still quite upset at what was forcibly inserted into the English translation. I agree. I haven't watched any of these shows. I'm a dub watcher. Yeah, I'm somebody who watches dubs, but it is definitely it's definitely something that would make me upset. Uh, this one, we saw this one, we saw this one. We didn't. Oh wait, no, we didn't see this one. With the virtue signaling. I mean, actually, trying to think. I know it's a modern day term, but I feel like the right, people who are ideologically on the right, mostly use the word vulture signaling. But I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. But still, I wouldn't want the subtitles or the dub of an anime being changed to reflect the worlds of current year. Or shouldn't say that. No, I don't know. Either way, I don't like it. I don't know how to explain it right now. Maybe maybe I'll come across another thing sometime because I imagine that we're going to see this quite more often. Either way, let's go on. We saw this one. Here's the little thing. We're not gonna play it. I know this. I mean, I might end up putting this on YouTube. Excuse me. Edible. Oh, oh goodness! I had to take a deep breath too. Okay. Uh, yeah, I might end up putting this on YouTube, but I don't know. Maybe. But if I do, I don't want to play it. Even though I'm not making any money, I don't want to claim still. Okay, yep, we did that. We did that. Talked about this. Now, one angry gamer didn't talk about the virtue signaling comment, but that might be because, like I said, or like I was trying to say, let's see if I can do any better since it's been at least a little bit. Yeah, when I think of the phrase virtue signaling, I think of the right saying it to the left, but I very well could be wrong about that. But it is a tone that probably doesn't make sense in the context of the thing. But talk with my hands, but you can't see my hands. But let's see what they say. Okay. I'm assuming it's a she, can be held using this word, which I can't say it, which is described as self-aggrandizing. Oh, okay. I think I read that right. Under pretenses of aiding another. Well, I guess the term virtue signaling does work. Maybe. Or at least, yeah, I think it works to a point, but I mean, this makes more sense. Because when somebody says you're virtue signaling, you're not sure you're trying to aid another, but it's not so much another, it's another group for the most part. A concept that oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. A concept that resembles virtue signaling in the perfect excuse. Uh, yeah, I think I read that right. Excuse for the translator to insult an unnecessary political line. Yeah, I guess that would be another thing to point out is that it is even if it is a tone that I might be wrong, but I do think it's a tone that's mostly used by the right. I do think it is a politically charged tone, just like a political like, blah, 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 just like PC and woke. Okay, mainly, many will likely agree that the unneeded interjection of political buzzwords. Yep, I guess that's what I was trying to say. The buzzwords. Uh, Constantly thrown around on social media by the Puritans. I think I read that right. Offered is undesired and unfaithful to the source material. Yep, and we got some ice cream at the bottom and some other things. Okay, I might blow that out. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Okay. So I wanted to say something about this one. No, it was about this one. Basically, this goes to show that not only dubs. Oh, oftentimes convulged, co-opted by agenda-pushing localizers, but now even subs are no longer reliable. Well, even to a point, subtitles will always susceptible to this because not everything in Japanese can be translated one to one. I imagine they do pretty well translating it so that we can get what is being said through just the words. Yeah, through the words. But also the but there is also the well with people putting ah, the ideology of somebody's the ideology that somebody has can also affect the way that the way that subtitles are done as well. So I guess it's to say, I guess what I'm trying to say is that it was only about time that this would happen because of the ideology of those who are doing the translating. They will be able to put the little thing in. Oh well. Well, now to the outro.